21 UN peacekeepers are safe in Jordan Saturday after spending several days in captivity by Syrian rebels. Before the peacekeepers were released, the New York Times reported a spokesperson from a Britain-based opposition group who was in contact with the Syrian rebels said an agreement had been reached to hand them over between 10 a.m. and noon on Saturday, provided there was a ceasefire in the area at that time. It was unclear whether that condition could delay their release. Although they were released, many are still questioning the rebels' motives for capturing the Filipino peacekeepers. According to CNN, the UN convoy was under fire for a week before the peacekeepers were taken on Wednesday. The rebels have said the peacekeepers entered a Syrian village where intense fighting has been raging for days between rebels and government forces. The rebels said they suspected the peacekeepers were trying to aid their enemy, the regime of President Bashar al-Assad. The Syrian conflict began 2 years ago, starting with mostly peaceful protests against Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. A harsh regime crackdown triggered an armed insurgency that has turned into a full-scale civil war. The UN estimates that the conflict has claimed more than 70,000 lives and forced nearly 4 million people from their homes. The peacekeepers are part of the UN Disengagement Observer Force, which have worked 4 decades to maintain the ceasefire between Syria and Israel. The Russian ambassador to the United Nations says they were not part of the war.
And they have nothing to do with the situation in Syria. They are there on a completely different mission. So there is no reason at all, under any circumstances, any kind of a sick imagination to try to harm those people.
None of the peacekeepers were harmed during their capture. For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey. Multiple sources, a broader view.